And here we are to another top shelf impromptu podcast.
Very impromptu this time.
Super impromptu podcast. I have guests here in the shop. We just finished a trade night. So welcome all the way from Las Vegas desert, Jammin JD Sports Cards and his better half. It is Tiny J. Welcome back to the podcast. And we have another guest here.
What's up, everyone? I'm back.
Brody TK in the house tonight. We just finished up a trade night. It's nice and quiet. Let's just take a second and not say a thing. Are you ready?
Breathe.
3, 2, 1.
Fortnite.
That was fun.
Oh man, that was great.
What'd you think of the trade night?
No, that was fantastic.
Yeah?
I thought you did a great job pumping everyone up.
Yeah,
Great
Had a
that's
turnout.
fun.
great turnout.
Yeah.
It was.
Awesome
Yeah.
turnout. I enjoyed sitting back here. I sleeved a bunch of cards for people.
Yeah, it was good.
Kids were coming up and bringing cards to look at. I got to see some Pokemon cards.
Pokemon pack.
Yes.
Brody and I ripped some stuff. You know, it
Good.
was good.
Yeah, racing. We were ripping
Yeah.
racing.
You
We had
did
to-
some
we had to
racing.
do some racing.
Yeah.
You know. It's fun.
Wow. Yeah, that just came out today, I think. Was it the Chronicles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, we've always talked that you wanted to come out here and visit.
Mm-hmm.
Brody's been to a few of these before. You know, Brody's local. So I'm glad you were able to come out here and enjoy yourself here at the shop.
What did you think?
And I
of tonight?
appreciate it. It won't sink into me till about 2 a.m. when I decide to start sending you text messages.
Right.
You know?
Idea
No,
for
I thought it
next
was a
time.
great turnout. I love it. I mean, it's a different time now. We live here in Illinois. You don't. I don't know how Vegas was, but there was no having fun like this in the last 2 years. Probably across the country, it was like that.
Yeah. For
And I didn't want to be the mask police. I didn't want to get involved. I didn't want mixed company, you know, and having to be responsible for it, which as a business owner you are. So we weren't able to do them until it was like first one was
National one we did.
we did sneak one in during the national. They dropped the mandates,
Mhm.
and that was fun. But I mean, starting this year, it was maybe 2 or 3 months ago we had the first one back
Yeah.
in the spring. So we do them every month. So they're definitely a lot of fun. A little draining, but well worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So-
Brody had a good night.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit a monster.
Yeah. Kenny Pickett to 10 from a silver pack.
Gold
Wow.
Yeah,
vinyl.
right?
Yeah. So
Gold
what did we
vinyl.
did pack wars or box wars, and Brody, you get a ticket when you purchase for prizes at the end, and I drew the prize, and it was a silver pack from the national, and of course it was a 10 Kenny Pickett.
That's right. Just for Brody.
That's what always happens. I've never had a bad silver pack in my
That's
entire
good.
life.
Oh,
And I think you won a hobby box too, didn't you?
Yeah.
You
Diamond
want
King.
you want a Diamond Kings box.
Yeah.
So rigged.
Not bad.
It's so rigged around here. All Chris's friends win.
Right.
My wife won
Yeah.
with bricks in
Yeah.
it.
There you go. There you go.
Man, I promise they actually bought a box. They actually got their
I did.
ticket.
I saw
and
the
I,
ticket.
and I was goofing around going, what are we going to do if my son wins? And the first winner was him. So it's kind of good stuff. But everyone else won stuff. We gave away a Justin Fields jersey for the Bears. So it was a good time. So let's talk about some things on this impromptu podcast. You never know what I'm going to talk about. Brody,
Brace yourself.
we need to know how that concert was. You went to the Red Hot Chili Peppers last week. Was it Soldier Field or a different?
Yeah, Soldier.
Wow.
Nice.
So what was that like for you? It's one of your favorite bands, isn't it?
Yeah, my favorite band. It was pretty awesome. They're electric.
Yeah.
Jumping around like crazy.
What do you
Chad
do
on
when
the
it's
drum.
playing? Do you go nuts? You just kind of stand there and take it all in? Like, what kind of a concert goer are you?
I go nuts.
Do you?
Yeah.
Wow, I can't see that.
Right?
Jumping.
We have
Surprised.
video
We were
footage?
pretty close to the stage this time because we had VIP tickets. I think we were 4th row away. So
Wow. Yeah, I saw your
Nice.
pictures, man.
we were close, not like right there, but close.
Close enough. I
Yeah,
saw it. That
close
was
enough,
great.
Yeah.
So what's the one song, the favorite song?
From that, it's tough. It's tough saying my favorite song. I
They got
guess.
so many good
They're
Yeah.
songs.
so good.
By
So
the
many
way,
hits.
to end the night is pretty good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
Is that a new one?
That's by the way from.
Oh, by the way. By the way.
Mhm.
I could have lied. It was one that they did in Blood Sugar
Mm-hmm.
in 1991, and they played that, and that's one of my favorite songs.
I think Naked in the Rain is on that, or is that
Yeah,
Teens Addiction?
mhm.
Naked in the Rain is
Yeah.
Blood Sugar Sex Magic.
There's a lot of stinking good tracks on there.
That's. I mean, if I had to ask, and we'll segue into this, but that's probably one of my top 10 albums of all time. Most listened to
Mhm.
is that
Album
album.
of the day with Top Shelf Break.
Yeah. What's your favorite album, Jam and JD?
Driving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we knew that. I think I knew that answer. Tiny J?
Oh, I can't claim to be as into music as
No?
anybody else on this
She was
podcast.
a big fan of Evanescence.
I did like
big fan.
Evanescence.
Evanescence,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah, I
Okay.
kind of came into music more in the early 2000s, late
Yeah, what
90s.
was that, like
yeah, we loved
2003
90s
or
rock.
4, that album?
Yeah.
Bring Me to Life?
Yeah, Bring Me to Life. Yeah,
mhm.
that's a good
I
one.
play that. I play that at night sometimes.
Mhm.
I don't get YouTube for it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So speaking of YouTube, look, that's a segue. That's called a segue. When we
Like
go,
Yeah, well
Seg-
done, man.
You just-
Impromptu
Impro-
podcast,
Yes.
and you have segues.
And we have segues, man.
Rolls.
So YouTube, Tiny J and JD do their pack battles on your YouTube channel,
Mhm.
which is Jammin J.D. Cards.
Yep.
Why do I get this? Well, your shirt says
Yeah.
JD
Because
Sports
we are
Cards.
That's
sports
the logo.
cars, but we wanted to keep everything short.
Yeah,
You know,
it's too
nice
much
and
to type.
succinct.
Okay, so the YouTube is Jammin JD Cards.
Yep.
Okay, very good. So you guys do pack battles, and you're coming back,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Indeed.
September 11th,
It'll be the
Sure.
week of September 11th.
the week of.
yes.
Okay,
September 11th, first pack battle, but the whole week before there will be videos. Yes.
Week
Yeah,
one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sweet.
they're back. So
Yeah.
make sure you go see them.
That's right.
And your Instagram's all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jammin JD
Everything's
Cards.
the same.
Okay.
Mhm.
Did you get a Brody the Kid doll?
I didn't get I got
Yeah,
a shirt,
shirt,
though.
man.
Oh, you got a
It's
shirt,
just as
nice.
He
good.
even had a small for
Yeah.
Tiny J here, which is fantastic.
My mom
That
was
is
really
great.
prepared with
Yeah.
the t-shirts.
Yeah.
It
And
really
Brody
was,
got a
man.
1-of-1 Jammin J shirt.
Yes, the
Yeah.
only gray one.
The
I've
only
ever
Man,
seen.
dude.
gray with blue. It's the only one printed, so
That's
he's got
sweet.
a
One of
1-of-1.
one. Yes.
I have mine.
Yeah,
The only one in the world.
It's the only one in the
that's
world.
right.
Brody, did you have a good time at National? Did we talk since National on this, or was it at the end? I don't remember when we did our podcast.
Yeah, you guys had to check that national.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
It was a good national. I don't really feel like going back to Atlantic City.
No, Atlantic
think-
City's.
I don't know if I've heard one person say they'd want to go back to Atlantic City. So
No, nobody wants to go back to there.
Yeah,
You had a nice house though, from what I heard.
yeah,
Hang out.
it was a nice Airbnb.
You guys should look into doing that when you get here. If you
Yeah,
have
so
friends,
what kind of party are we going to have in Chicago?
National 2023.
Mm-hmm.
We got to start planning right
We
now.
got to start planning.
You know what we did in years past? You made a graphic that said, "Thank you, everybody, Atlantic City," and then it would
Mhm.
say, "Next year, home field advantage,
That's right.
top
Oh,
shelf."
Yeah, we got to bring the graphic
And it
back.
showed all the. You have got to bring that
Yeah.
graphic back and start running
I
that.
think we got to do a new one though. New graphic.
We
Yeah,
will
for sure.
Yeah.
do a new one.
Yep.
I love it. I love my graphic designers. It's so good. So, what do you think about football? We were talking on the other podcast with Tiny J and JD about football this year, Brody.
Mhm.
We're looking for some picks. And by the way, I'm going to go back to one of your old podcasts because I'm pretty sure I picked the Buccaneers that year.
Oh yeah,
I remember
think
because I picked them 2 years in a row to go to the
Mhm.
Super Bowl.
Yeah,
But the one year
I remember
was
that.
right.
Yeah,
So-
I remember that.
So, what are your picks looking like in this AFC? Who stands out to you?
AFC's tough. You got a stacked AFC West.
Mm-hmm.
The South is kind of just a runaway division.
Mm-hmm.
North is tough too.
AFC North, that's Steelers and Bengals and Ravens.
Mhm.
Who's the fourth one? Bengals, Ravens,
It's always-
Steelers.
Who's,
Right.
who's the fourth one?
Bengals, Raiders. I'm sorry. AFC North. Bengals, Ravens, Steelers. Who's
Think
the,
about bad quarterbacks.
Oh, Browns. Got it. Okay, go on.
And then the East is good too. I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and say Chiefs.
Wow.
Just because I don't. The Bills obviously can be good.
Mm.
I
See,
don't.
every
I-
time you start talking, there's another team that pops up. Like, well, I really think it's the Chiefs,
Well,
but damn, the Bills
yeah.
could be good too, and maybe the
I-
Chargers.
The Bills have a lot of hype, but I think that they might lose a couple of games during the season that might cost them.
Okay, that
I
can
think
happen.
the Raiders have a good chance too. By the way, just everybody know that.
JD loves the Raiders.
I do. I'm happy with the Raiders.
He is a Raider
Yeah.
fan.
Love to see a home.
Okay, how about the NFC?
NFC. I'm gonna
Look at
take-
that chair.
It does say 49ers.
Okay.
On it.
He's going to say the Cowboys for sure.
Oh,
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 I mean, it's
yeah.
without question.
Yeah.
Philadelphia all the way. No, I'm just kidding. This year, I've said this, and I feel like, really in general, we've been talking about it a long time, but I really think this year it's going to be the Packers.
Oh, come on. We're in Chicago right now.
I know.
Easy.
But Aaron Rodgers is back.
I'm
He
turning-
doesn't have Devontae Adams, but
I just muted your microphone. There, you're back on.
Oh, okay.
Steve,
I
bringing his
still-
Packers talk.
I still think that it's going to be the Packers because Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
I think he's going to go back to back to back MVP.
Mhm.
Going to win it 3 in a row. And I think he's going to make it run for it.
But who's going to catch the ball?
This is some bold
Mm.
predictions.
It is bold,
It is.
right?
Like
Yeah.
super
Yeah.
bold predictions.
Man.
They're kind of dumpy right now.
Well, and this is impromptu. I'm figuring.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
This
I
the
figured this
time?
was the only thing that you could, like, you were going to come up with right away. Football. I mean, football's right around the corner.
Well, of course.
As we're recording this, Wyoming, U of I tomorrow.
Oh,
Super
yeah.
excited to watch that.
Mhm.
Northwestern, Nebraska, are in
Wait, is it-
Ireland.
Is it? Oh, it's not official week 1 kickoff for them yet.
This
is it?
is like
They're doing a
quote, unquote,
promotional
week
tour.
0,
Okay, yeah. Week 0
yeah.
is here.
Northwestern, Nebraska are in Ireland.
Wow.
And Illinois and Wyoming play.
Mhm.
I like
Bowl
Northwestern football, by the way. Do you watch them? Pat
No,
Fitzgerald is their
because
coach.
my father went to Illinois, so we're
Oh.
not a very big Northwestern family.
Okay.
fan.
Yeah, but
Except for girls soccer.
their
because he
stadium's
coached
on the
girls
lake.
soccer.
They have a stadium on the lake, Ryan Field, Northwestern. That's pretty darn cool. That's why I like them. That's the only reason. And I like their coach, Pat Fitzgerald.
If you're
And
an
we
Illinois,
used to live there.
if you're an Illinois fan, Northwestern's like Bears and Packers.
Right.
And
Okay.
Cubs and Sox is different, but
No, we lived in Evanston. That's where my son was born, Evanston Hospital. So
all right, I won't keep ripping on the
I'm
Northwestern.
a UFC fan if it really came down to it. But locally, I
Yeah,
do like
UFC
Northwestern.
6-6. You think that's fair?
I don't know. They're not projected to do that. They're not even projected in the top 10.
Oh,
No. They got problems again.
all right, 4-8.
4-8 it is. So what else we need to talk about? We need to talk about some of the stuff that everyone else is talking about right now in this
Like-
impromptu contest.
Like,
Wait,
Drama.
You know you want to say?
What?
no,
Not-
I'm waiting for the you.
What?
Dip.
You dip, Daniel?
There it is. I was wondering how long
You
we could
dip?
go without hearing that.
You dip, Daniel?
You dip, Daniel.
You dip?
That's a shout out to Sports Card Radio. He covered the entire thing.
Yeah, he did.
And he proved it all.
They've been
And-
doing that a lot lately, man.
Yeah,
Working hard, putting in the hours over there.
yeah.
Holy cannoli. You dip, Daniel? Did you ever end up
Dip.
watching that yet?
No, I have not yet.
We are showing you this as soon as we start.
It is
we're
a
done
rough
filming this.
world
Yeah.
out there with all these breakers.
It is.
It's a lot. That's what we were talking about on
Man.
our other podcast. There's just so many breakers out there, and nobody's being vetted, which is interviewing and checking them out, making sure they're okay. And there's people are slipping through the cracks. You know, JD had a good point. He said that people probably aren't making money, real profit. They may be bringing in a lot of money. Look at all this money coming in, and it just goes right back out, and they think they're making money. But when they stop and go, well, wait a minute, I'm working 60 hours a week, and I made X amount of dollars. That's not even close to what I. And they'll like stop doing it.
Yeah.
Do you know who doesn't like when somebody makes money in the household? The wife.
Right.
So these guys are
At some
doomed
point, we'll catch up to
if they
them.
have wives. At some point, we'll get to them, or somebody will tell them, "Hey, look, you're putting 60 hours a week
Well-
doing this. Where's the fruits of your labor?"
I don't think the backyard breaks got wives. I'm just going to be completely honest.
Okay.
Throw that out there.
Okay,
More
you can
bold
throw that out there.
predictions.
Another one from Brody.
I don't know if that's a bold
Yeah,
prediction.
right.
Wowzers! Went right to it.
No, that's not even a bold prediction. I'm just telling you.
Okay,
facts.
that's fine, buddy.
Facts what
We'll
you
leave it
get.
at that. We'll leave it at that. So you guys are going downtown. JD and
Absolutely.
Janae are
Yeah.
going to head down to Chicago.
Looking forward to it.
Brady, we need to give them like some ideas of what to do in the city, tourist city. You've probably taken people in the city for tours. What are they going to do?
They
What do you
should
think?
go to guaranteed rate field.
No,
Sunday,
I don't want them to get injured.
I'm going to the White Sox Diamondbacks game on Sunday in club level.
Wow.
I'm excited, even
That's
though
good,
the
I know, that's your
Sox
team.
just can't win a game, but
Are they going to be out of the playoffs? I don't really follow baseball as much. My Cubs are dumb.
unless if they can like go 4-0 when they play Cleveland again, then
Okay.
yeah, probably.
Well, so they're going to go down to Michigan Avenue. They're going to go check out the Bean, and see Michigan Avenue.
Gotta see the bean.
What else? Going to eat some
Art
more pizza?
Institute, couple museums.
Yeah. Gotta have more pizza.
This is like
Art
great
Institute.
content for your face reveal reveals.
I know,
Fake-
right? Yeah.
Wow.
Your unique face reveals.
Yeah, absolutely. They're already on the channel, but yeah, we'll make
Yeah.
it.
They are?
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Hidden gems.
Yeah. You just have to look for them.
I think they should go to Wrigley Field, to be honest.
I think even
It's
as
a nice
Sox
place.
fan, I'm gonna
Yeah.
agree.
See?
Yeah.
But he doesn't have much interest in baseball. He's a football guy.
You gotta check out Soldier. You gotta
Pack
check out United
battles.
Center.
Right.
Even if you just drive around United Center, you're gonna see some cool stuff.
In my
Mhm.
15-seat van. Oh
Yeah.
wait, I didn't end up getting that.
You
It's
didn't get
okay.
that.
Yeah. So we're
Jeremy has to get on the air and do breaks.
Yep.
It's a Friday night.
I feel sorry for Jeremy.
So the
Yeah,
Impromptu
long
podcast is going to come to a close
Mhm.
with my guest, Brody TK, Jammin JD Sports Cards, and Tiny J.
How about that? We finally got it done.
We did. I appreciate you guys coming so much, man. It's awesome that someone would have come to Elgin for 3 days.
That's
right.
It was fun, man. It's a blast.
3 days in Elgin!
Just to hang out here a little
We
bit.
got
That's
Portillo's.
Yeah.
We hooked them up with
Great
some
food.
Lou Malnati's, double pepperoni.
Oh, it was good.
That might
That
be
was
my
good.
favorite pizza.
They got to
I
see
think
Trade
I'll have to come
Night.
back for it.
You got to do breaks with us. You
Yeah,
guys
come
made
to a
content.
Chicago National.
They'll be here
Yes.
next
I
year.
will be here. Yep.
That's
Yeah.
fun,
And thank you, Brody TK.
for sure.
Find them on YouTube, Jammin JD Sports Cards. This is the Impromptu podcast from Top Shelf.
Take it
Good night.
easy.
We still need a new name for that.